Hi there guys, and welcome to B10X. Just wanted to go over today's video and what I think is going to happen over the next 5 days. Now, quick shout out to Thomas, I don't know your surname, Thomas Kralau. I know he's appeared on like the Moon Cars channel before, and I think he always dresses in white, from what I remember. But I watched his video the other day on Bitcoin. He did exactly the same title as me. What the just happened? Literally, so I went and watched this video and I couldn't help noticing he's had a hair transplant, so it's only just to cover these areas here. So I did pop that on his channel, and fair play to the guy. He shouted out, he said, with money and the right experts it is possible. So should it be something I should be getting? So let me know in the comments below. So full respect and thanks for shouting out, or thanks for replying. Now over to the TA for today. So I'm looking at critical level. So obviously in my last video I said we would come down to this area, which will, hang on, jump back to 1 hour. So I said we would come down to about the 1875, I believe. Let me just go and check. Adverts. Okay, so last update of the week from me. Scared the life out of me. Yeah, so looking at the levels, I had 1883 pegged in, but you can see order blocks down sort of the 1850, and we did drop below that over the weekend. And it's most definitely an area I didn't think we would see that quickly. So heading back to Ethereum at the moment, so we're still hovering around that area. We've been going sideways for the whole weekend. But there are signs that we could be going back up, and let me show you. So I'm on the 1 hour. This is market cipher again. So we have the cash, which is the pink area, coming to the upside. So we've had this massive outflow Thursday, Friday and over the weekend, but the cash outflow is decreasing. The VWAP is coming up to cross the zero line, and the RSI has come down and is now pointing back up. So typically when the RSI goes up, we have a push up, and when it comes down we have a push down. So we bounced around over the weekends, but this is the 1 hour, and most of the cash was on the underside of the zero line over the weekend, which suggested that there was more outflow. But if the cash goes into what would be the green, I colour mine blue, and the VWAP comes up, we're going to get a green dot on this momentum wave. It's ever so slightly bullish, and the RSI could be pointing up for the rest of today. Now obviously the cash would have to come up, and the momentum wave would need to come up as well, and the momentum wave probably won't cross until this yellow line roughly. Now I have that vertical line pegged in on the 15 minute because of this cash outflow. So we have the cash outflow, which lasted about 14 hours, I think. 16 hours, thereabouts. And flipping forward another 14 to 16 hours is this vertical line. So that's roughly where I think the cash outflow on the 15 minute will start pointing up. And by then we should already have some green cash flow on the 1 hour. So that's what I'm looking for. If we head over to Bitcoin, similar story. The cash outflow is completely decreased, and we are now showing some green activity. It's very slight. The VWAP is down on the 1 hour, but it's heading back up, and again the momentum wave is decreasing. So all of that outflow of cash, if we did that, we can see that the outflow is decreasing. Now if I was to leave that line in, you potentially see the momentum wave come up and start doing this somewhere, above this line that I've drawn in. So I'm going to leave that line in. Again, the momentum wave's going up. I just wanted to point out the 4 hour is looking completely the reverse. So we've had all this money flow out of Bitcoin, which is, it started in the green. The green decreased very rapidly, and the money outflow is actually still decreasing, and the RSI is very high. Now, depending on how the RSI reacts, if the RSI comes right down to the zero line, and the candles don't really move, then we can potentially see upside when the VWAP crosses above. The RSI would essentially come down and do that. Just move that over. Yeah, so if the RSI came down and pointed back up, we would expect the VWAP to do something like that and start crossing the 0 line, and then the momentum wave would again go to the upside like this. So that's what I'm looking for. There's a long way to go on the 4 hour for that to happen. And if we head back to the 2 hour, I know CryptoFace was in this. He was in a sell trade at around, I think it was 28,700. I think it was there. CryptoFace was in a sell trend before Friday, and he believes it's going to go down to 26 on the nose, so about there. Now there is a good chance that we come down and hit this order block, which is 26,888. Very good chance we do that. And if we go back to Ethereum, if that happens, there's a chance we go down to 1738 or 1716. We could hit both of those areas. I hope that doesn't happen, because I'm actually lining up to do a long trade after this bucket of cash has been taken out of the system. So I would anticipate that we go back up and collect all of this massive area here, which is essentially what we did here. We did a long run up, and then we took all of that cash back down. We would take that cash back up. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment. And there's no danger. I mean, if we do come back down, it just means there's more cash to take out of the system on the way back up. So that's what I'm looking at for this week. It's a long week. Not much activity happening in the news up until Thursday. Friday, let's have a look at Forex Factory. Yeah, so nothing today. So CB consumer confidence tomorrow at 3 PM UK time. Nothing on the 26th, which is Wednesday. Thursday we have GDP and unemployment claims, and more GDP and core PCE on Friday. So that's the Canadian GDP, which could have an effect on the US dollar, and core PCE on Friday, and employment cost index as well. So let's have a look at what we're doing on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sorry, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and see if that moves the market. So at the moment, let's say nothing to do other than wait for this cash to come up on the 1 hour, which is pretty much doing now anyway. And looking right now, I'm actually waiting for a green dot, cash to flip, VWAP to cross, RSI to go up. This is a fairly tasty buying position on the 1 hour on Ethereum. So I'll let you know if I take that trade. I'm only going to take it if it confirms past the 0 line, and I'll update you in the next video. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget to click that notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.